Thanks, you hear me? Thanks, Ron, for coordinating such a wonderful event and the hospitality you've provided each one of us. I would also thank the Hall of Fame committee for electing me to be part of this year's wonderful class, and also for voting my wife in before me last year. Yeah, the jokes keep coming. Trust me, I hear it at home all the time. Growing up, one of my favorite videos was a VHS tape. It was called NBA Superstars. Some of you guys might know that one. It highlighted players such as Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Charles Barkley, just to name a few. Each player had a song that went with their highlight. My favorite player was Larry Bird. The song that went with his highlight was called Small Town by John Cougar Mellencamp. I won't be singing it, but the speech will coincide with the lyrics because it's relevant from my time here at Findlay. The first verse goes, all my friends are so small town, and I live in a small town. This rings true for the majority of my friends and teammates that I met here. Most of them are sitting in this room. Having guys like Tim Heyman, Chuck Daniels, Mark Bishop, Brian Magg, Josh Pease, who all come from small towns, showed me what it meant to be part of this brotherhood and prepared me for the responsibility that I would one day have to show to my underclassmen. This small town mindset truly helped me realize that this program and the game would always be bigger than me. I get asked sometimes, you wish you would have played D1 or go to a bigger school? The answer is always the same, absolutely not. I wouldn't change a thing from my college experience. Not one teammate, not one coach, and not one fan. The song continues by saying, educated in a small town, I used to daydream in that small town. Lord knows I did some daydreaming in class, especially the 8 a.m. ones that my advisor so willingly scheduled for me my first semester of school. Or the class teaching basketball fundamentals taught by Professor Ron DeCamp for half a credit. I missed that class, Coach. One of the few I attended, actually. I'm kidding. But seriously, to come back here and still see the same professors sitting in the stand supporting the program and their students is what makes this a special place. I'm extremely proud to be a Hall of Famer, but I'm equally proud of the degree I received here. Another verse goes on to say, I can be myself in this small town, and people let me be who I just want to be. I feel I brought a different dynamic to the teams I played on here. Words like erratic, uncontrollable enthusiasm come to mind. But how could I not be? Playing in front of the greatest fans here at Corey is what I fed off of. Running out on the floor to a packed house who embraced our excitement was a rush that I'll never forget and that I miss. However, some of my antics probably aged Coach DeCamp a few years. I recall one of the first fall practices heading into my senior year. We were running a transition drill, and I get the ball on a fast break. And Bob Mitchell, who was my best friend and the guy I hated most to play against, other than probably Mark Bishop, tried to get in front of me and take a charge. This led to me tripping over him and spiking the ball off his chest as he laid on the ground. Coach DeCamp blows the play dead. Hold up. What the shit? And he had the look on his face when he knew things were about to go sour. Some of us in this very room, not to name many names, Heyman, Mag, have had this inevitable wrath bestowed on them at one point. He calls me out in front of the team telling me that I wasn't being a leader and that I wasn't someone he would want to share a foxhole with. Coach always had a way with words. It might have taken me a minute to comprehend, but once I did, I never wanted to disappoint him. He doesn't know this, but that moment propelled me to be a leader on our team and the leader that our team needed me to be. Coach, thank you for helping me learn how to settle down a bit and harness some of that emotion and passion I possessed. I love you, big guy, and I'm eternally grateful for you believing in me and for leaving sunny Florida to be here today. One of the most important lines from the song goes, I cannot forget where it is that I come from. And I can't forget the people who love me. And the 4 years have Findlay, my parents never missed a game, ever. This is by far my favorite stat of my career. My dad worked for the phone company and would log 90-hour work weeks sometimes, just to make sure we were taken care of. And I'm not talking about like sitting at a desk. I'm talking climbing poles in sub-zero temps, going into bad neighborhoods where he would second guess even walking into the houses. And my mom, she worked at the athletic secretary for Central Catholic, which allowed her to send us four to the school that would help us flourish and be successful. Mom and Dad, your wavering support was the lifeblood to my success. Man, this is rough. Grown man up here crying. I also want to give big props to my brothers, TJ, Chad, and Kelly. You three were beyond instrumental in my development, and using words to describe our friendship and our experiences could not give it justice. Thank you for giving me the greatest childhood a kid could ask for, and for beating up on me in the backyard. Nothing came easy in those pickup games, and that contributed into the player I became. You are a big part of why I'm standing up here today. Towards the end of the song, it says, I've seen it all in a small town, and I had myself a ball in a small town. That we did, fellas. While this is very true, it pales in comparison of what I have now. That being 4 beautiful children and a Hall of Fame wife. There you go, Kate. That's all you get. Crosby, my youngest over there. Some people may not know this, but this is your second speech you've been present for here at Weinbrenner. Last year, your mom was up here giving her speech, but little did we know that you were already growing inside her. Crosby, you will always be known as our Hall of Fame baby, and by the look on your face, you have zero idea what I just said. Because you're an infant. Callie, little nugget. You have so much personality in that little body of yours. You're such a trooper for always going to Casey and Cameron sporting events. Not like you have a choice because you're 6. But your time will come, and you will be great at whatever you do because of your huge heart and passion for life. I love you, sweetheart. Cameron, if you aren't the spitting image of your dad, which I apologize for. I know people ask me sometimes, are you going to be as good as your mom and dad someday? I'm here to tell you, you're already a Hall of Famer in my eyes. You're beautiful inside and out, and you love unconditionally. I can't wait to watch what God has in store for you, and be there along the way to cheer you on. And in case, my one and only son. Thank you, God, for that. We know he has a sense of humor, giving me 3 daughters. But man, did you pick out a winner for me? It's funny. Normally a child learns from his father, but I find myself learning new things from you every day. You're a boy beyond his years. The characteristics you possess and live out on a daily basis are nothing short of admirable. My 2 favorite of yours are honor and integrity. These are important, bud. Especially in the world we live in today. Don't ever lose them because they're extremely hard to get back. Trust me. And my dad, your papa, worked very hard to make the last name mean something. And you remind me so much of him, which is the highest compliment I can pay you. I grew up wanting to be just like my father, and it's funny, I find myself wanting to be like you too, buddy. And then Katie, I said you were done, but I'll give you a little bit. You stood up here last year and said that our journey together wasn't always perfect, but it was our journey, and that you wouldn't have it any other way. I couldn't agree more. Before the hustle and bustle of being parents, we found our true selves here at Findlay, together. Watching each other play, going on team bus trips, walking to class, so on. I saw my future with you the moment I saw you smile. You had me. You were genuine, athletic, incredibly attractive, still are to this day. Thank you for sticking by me through all the good years and the bad. And lastly, I want to just cheers all my friends and family and teammates, coaches that are here. My in-laws, John and Lee Stedke. I don't know where I would be without you guys. Josh and Aaron, my sister-in-laws, Jen, Jessica, Ashley, nephews, Andrew and Avery, Bryn that are here. And then just all you great people. I mean, it's amazing to look out here and see all the support. I'm truly blessed. Grimes, all you guys that came in from out of town, I appreciate it. Mag, Nick, my roommate back there. Thanks for all the great memories and putting up with me. I'll end by saying I'm glad my world collided with Findlay. This small town will always be and feel like home to me. Thank you, and go Oilers.